The National Hospital of Pediatrics in Hanoi is the largest children's hospital in Vietnam. Professor Nguyen Thanh Liem, who specializes in endoscopic and transplant surgery, is the director and head of surgery of this hospital. While Professor Liem and his colleagues are among the most qualified pediatric surgeons in Vietnam, complex cases often require surgical expertise from outside the country. Duong Quang Tin was born with a serious bowel deformity. Without surgery, this condition causes severe intestinal damage, a complication which can be life-threatening. In treating his young patient, Professor Liem called on Dr. Chris Kimber, a specialist based at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne, to join him in Hanoi to perform the necessary surgical procedure. While surgery is vital for the survival of infants born with this abnormality, follow-up examinations are equally as important for a full recovery. Luckily for little Duong, this service is made available to him. Thanks to TEIN2, a high-speed fiber optic network, Dr. Kimber is able to continue assisting Professor Liem in the post-surgery examination of the baby, even though having returned to Australia, he is thousands of miles away. TEIN2 unlocks specialist expertise, creating medical teams that can ignore borders and distance. For doctors across Asia-Pacific, this means more interaction, less travel. TEIN2 also plays a key role in the training of surgeons throughout the Asia-Pacific region. Experienced surgeons like Professor Shimizu from the Kyushu University Hospital in Japan are now able to conduct regular telesurgical training sessions to assist surgeons across the region in adopting complex clinical techniques such as minimally invasive surgery. By providing a fast and stable network connection, TEIN2 allows audio and high-resolution images of live surgeries to be transmitted from an operating theatre to remote classrooms, enabling trainees and surgeons to interact with each other in real time.
We showed our demonstration to the surgeon, something in the meeting. Then they are so much surprised about the good quality of the surgical pictures. And they said to me that they are just like in the real operation room, so they can see the fine structures of the blood vessel, the thin structure of the membrane, or faint color changes of mucosa, etc. So they are very much amazed to see the good quality.
However, telemedicine is not the only application supported by TEIN2. The improved network performance is breaking new ground for European and Asian collaborative research in areas such as bioinformatics, disaster warning, climate modeling, and radio astronomy. Yet, it is not only scientists who benefit from this high-capacity network. TEIN2 also drives innovative e-learning and e-culture collaborations across Asia and Europe. The TEIN, or Trans-Eurasia Information Network Initiative, goes back to October 2000 in Seoul, when it was announced by European and Asian heads of state participating in a summit of their cooperation forum known as Asia-Europe Meeting, or ASEM. This led to an initial network link between France and Korea. In 2004, a second phase, TEIN2, was initiated with European Commission funding to extend the success of this first link to other countries in both regions. As the first large-scale data communications network for research and education communities in Asia-Pacific, TEIN2 opens up unrivaled opportunities for collaboration and scientific excellence across the region. But TEIN2 is not just a regional success story. Thanks to its interconnection to TEIN2, the Pan-European Research and Education Network, scientists in Asia-Pacific can now work closely with their counterparts in Europe and thus have an unprecedented ability to participate in world-class research projects. This achievement clearly reflects the European Commission's vision and strategy for global research networking and digital inclusion across the globe.
We do have good researchers in all the parts of the world. That is why the GÉANT network, which has started from Europe, doesn't want to stay there. We want to have links, to have networks between the best researchers worldwide. So while linking Asian researchers to European researchers, they will take benefit also of United States, of China, of India, of South America, of South Africa. It is a global network of the best minds in collaborative research, and you can imagine what benefit that will bring to the single researcher and to the results which they will achieve sharing best practices and sharing knowledge with other researchers worldwide.
TEIN2 creates the first large-scale research and education network for Asia-Pacific, interconnecting 9 Asian ASEAN countries at speeds of up to 1 gigabit per second. China, Korea, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. It also connects Australia. TEIN2 is directly linked to Europe via 2 high-speed routes, which land in Copenhagen and Frankfurt, respectively.
With TEIN2, we have direct connectivity to our neighbors and to Europe directly. Previously, when we want to communicate with our neighbors, like Malaysia, we have to go to either US or go up to Japan and come back down. Likewise for Thailand. And for Indonesia, we even have to use a satellite link. And the delay is so large that for real-time collaboration, it's very, very difficult for our community.
Today, the link between GÉANT2 and TEIN2 connects over 60 million users across the globe, from Asia-Pacific to Europe. TEIN2 is coordinated by Dante, operator of GÉANT2. Dante has played a central role in the implementation of the European Commission's strategy for promoting global connectivity. In addition to European Commission funding, the project is benefiting from generous support provided by Japan, Korea, Singapore, and Australia. Bridging the digital divide, fostering real-time international research collaborations, and promoting regional cohesion and development, TEIN2 breaks new ground for science and research in Asia. TEIN2 transforms the way educators and researchers work in Asia-Pacific.
TEIN2 definitely will change the way research in China, because in the past, a lot of researchers in China do domestically and not really in the international level. TEIN2 actually is a good bridge between the European researchers and the Chinese researchers, so there is a global collaboration.
TEIN2 not only benefits the scientific and research community by supporting applications of high societal impact, the network also brings tangible benefits to society at large. Duong is one of the individuals in the Asia-Pacific region who has already benefited greatly from TEIN2.
Có nghĩa sức khỏe của cháu càng ngày tốt hơn, rất cảm ơn các bác sĩ. Thì gia đình rất cảm ơn bác sĩ Úc đã có nghĩa phẫu thuật cho cháu, mổ cho cháu qua và xem kiểm tra qua đường truyền.
As TEIN2 breathes new life into the research communities in Asia-Pacific, it is doing the same for millions of people across the region. Pledging continued commitment in supporting this initiative and extending its geographical scope will ensure that children like Duong will have equal access to world-class healthcare and education in years to come.